Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog today. Today is Monday the 9th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning fairly early-ish, wasn't too bad. Got up, wife got around, got off to work. I went out, jumped in the hot tub for a little bit, ate my banana and my hard-boiled egg for breakfast, which I've been doing lately. Don't know if it's better for me or not, but it's the thing I've been doing. So went ahead, got a few things accomplished this morning, chilled out a little bit, had a dog getting dropped off for daycare. So he got dropped off by the owner's friend. That's how it usually happens. Sometimes she'll drop off, sometimes the friend will, and then sometimes she'll pick up, sometimes her mother will pick up. So it's kind of a weird rotating, but she travels for work quite a bit. So she's often not here at the right time to drop off or pick up kind of thing and stuff. So it works out really, really well. So, but went ahead, watched the dog a lot, so it's easy to go. Lady reached out, said she's on her way. It's always really good about texting me ahead of time with an ETA for drop off and stuff, which makes life just so much simpler. So sounds like her schedule is getting changed completely for work, and that dog is going to get dropped off at her boyfriend's house for all week. She's traveling out of town for like a week at a time now. So basically she's gonna see her dog on weekends. Boyfriend's gonna watch the dog all week, so won't be coming over for a while. So that kind of sucks because I kind of like the dog, but it's all good. So it is what it is there. But yeah, went ahead, got a couple other things accomplished. We hung out there for a little while. Had to take my father-in-law up to Ormond Beach to a doctor's appointment today. So went and picked him up, or walked across the street actually on the truck, I guess. Loaded up the dog, took the daycare dog with me. Left the other dog here because I was like, not a big deal. But today was her last day of being here, so wasn't sure if they were gonna make it back in time. Reached out to them, and they said they were getting off the train. They should be here fairly early-ish, the way they thought they're gonna be here. And I said, well, I leave at like, I think it's 12:15 is my latest I can leave, which I technically left at 12:30, but I hate pushing stuff close. So they got here a little bit before noon, so it worked out flawlessly. So I basically didn't have any dogs in the house, which was nice. So went ahead and gave them back to the dog, talked to them. We chatted a little bit and stuff. They took off. It gave me enough time to get a couple other things done. Loaded the dog up in the truck. Father-in-law got in the truck, and he's still not, he hasn't really exercised and basically done a lot since he broke his hip for the second time, by the way. So I've been like super cautious about having him walk across the yard to get in the truck kind of thing. So I pulled the truck out, back up, and turned sideways in the driveway, so it's like able to walk straight flat out on the concrete to get in. So he got in, we headed up. He acted like he'd never met this dog before, which was really weird. I'm like, this dog's been to your dog appointment probably like 5 times with us, like, so you know this dog. Like, it's kind of strange, but it is what it is. So we headed up. Crazy rain, just torrential downpour, and I was heading up driving, instead of driving 70 on the interstate, I was driving like 27, because that's all the roads completely packed with cars, and all 3 lanes doing 27. So that's what I'm doing also. So luckily, like I said, I always leave early, so I have myself the gap in time. Wasn't feeling like I was being rushed, wasn't gonna be there late, nothing like that. So that's one of the reasons why I am paranoid about leaving early for stuff like this, because I hate to be stressed out about it. But we got up there, been to the doctor's office quite a bit, dropped him off there, and basically it was like just under, I don't know, it was over an hour, less than an hour and a half, right in that ballpark range. Didn't look exactly what time it was for how long he's there. He's there forever. They had him filling out a bunch of like surveys and forms. A new conglomerate bought that doctor's office, and now you got all the new forms to fill out with all the new giant, just, it's a bunch of crap. So they didn't tell him he was gonna be filling anything out, so he didn't have his reading glasses, so he's struggling to even read it, so it takes longer than it should be. But it doesn't matter, he's done way before the doctor ready to see him anyway. So let's just say an hour and 15 minutes in there to see the doctor, and by the way, after his appointment. And then he sees the doctor for 7 minutes, and I'm like, what the fuck are we doing with this? Is the system we have here is absolutely just garbage of the healthcare, and lack of concern for our time. They overbook everything. Appointments are super short, and they overbook them, so your waits are ridiculous. And it's just, for a first world country, man, we sure get a screwed up healthcare system that is just absolutely ridiculous on so many levels. So, but we sit out there. Basically, it stopped raining by the time we get to Ormond, so it was just super hot and humid. And I went ahead and smoked a cigar while I was up there waiting for him. Me and the dog just hanging out in the parking lot. And this dog sometimes will go with me like Lowe's or something or whatever, but he's not very good at it. He gets super excited when he meets people, and it just becomes overwhelming, and it's just too much work. And especially since I don't have him that often, that it's not worth trying to get him over that training. If it was like when I used to watch one of the dogs I watched like 4 days a week, I would have put the extra effort into teaching him to be a better dog. But I'm not going to watch him again for however many. I think she's got a 3-month rotation on this work schedule, so for the next 3 months I won't even see him. So definitely not worth the extra work to mess with it today. So we just sit in the parking lot and watch cars drive by. So, but yeah, we was out there just kind of chilling out. Finally got back in the truck. We headed home. Everything went smooth on the ride home. Got him dropped off. I had talked about getting a fish tank the other day, and the tank was just garbage, so I didn't get it. But he asked if it was still an opportunity, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, possibly if I find a good deal on one, or if you want to pay the price for new. I mean, new is going to be way more expensive, so that's completely up to you if you want to pay that or not. But he's like, okay, no, if it was like a one-shot only, and I'm like, it would be a one-shot only, makes no sense. So, but yeah, we talked about that a little bit, chatted and stuff, got back home, got him back in the house. Me and the dog went over, chilled out at our place for a little bit, and just hung around. The friend came by and picked the dog up after work, and I told her, I said, check before you head over, because I don't know how long the dog's supposed to take. There should be no reason I wouldn't be home by then, but just in case. So she reached out, and I said, yep, absolutely, because she said she had an appointment or a date by a group gathering out. A bunch of them out for dinner, so she wanted to make sure that it was not going to coincide with that. And I'm like, worst case scenario, if for some reason I'm not back by then, to pick the dog up after dinner plans, because who cares? Like, he's a good dog. I've watched him overnight and stuff, and they're having to work around my schedule a little bit, so definitely willing to compensate and do that. So she was like, cool. I said, I'm home. She came by, picked the dog up, we chatted for a couple moments, and she headed out. And then I went and got my run in, got that done, got back, and went ahead, made a little dinner. We had some salmon burgers, which I'd picked up at Costco a while back, and I went through my second package of them. They're actually pretty damn good. I throw them in the air fryer. I think it's like 10 minutes or something, not very long. So they turn out pretty good. Got a little tartar sauce on them, and usually put a little bit of ranch and some of my spicy dill pickles, or spicy bread and butter pickles, sorry, butter that I put on there. And it's a weird little twist of spicy pickles and fish. Is kind of a strange flavor, but works out good. So yeah, we knocked it out. We had some frozen mixed vegetables as well. Nice little meal. Watched a little bit of Young Sheldon, and everything was all just pretty much chill out. We had Luna was here, so she's here for, I'm not sure how long she's here for a while, but she got dropped off and whatnot, so she's all chilling out, just having herself a good old time. So, but yeah, it's all good. Everything's just pretty peaceful. After dinner, head back outside and watched a little bit of YouTube and smoked another cigar and enjoyed the beautiful weather. And then headed back in, a little snack. Wife was too tired to watch anything, so she was all good with that. So I'm like, hey, whatever makes you happy. So she crashed early, and I watched a couple shows, and then eventually went to sleep. So that's all I got for now. Now we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.